Now we got Charlotte empty. Texas clubs are getting raided. Chicago is warning Congress. Activists are yelling kidnapping again, and ICE is still considered the bad guys. Let me walk you through what's really happening, because the truth doesn't panic. It just kind of shows up.
The amount of people that didn't show up today is unsettling. The people who did show up are out here risking their lives for their family. There's been multiple helicopters flying over the job site. And like one of my coworkers said, it's not if they show up, it's when they show up. When and if, or if they show up, this job site is not going to move forward. 95% of the people out here is brown. It's 10 till 12, and there's usually like 3 food trucks out here and like ladies selling food out their car. Nobody is out here.
That's a whole construction site with nobody there. 95% gone. Not late, gone. And these people weren't taking a day off either. They were hiding. Big difference. And when an entire workforce disappears overnight, that tells you something is operating in your city that most people pretend isn't real. Now, before we go deeper, this is where my brief message plays.
Aren't you tired of getting these spam calls and text messages? Do you even know why you're getting them in the first place? No worries, I'll explain. You see, these big tech companies, they are not doing a good job of protecting our data, keeping it safe at all. Like, they're not even trying, literally. Recently, Ticketmaster was hacked and over 500 million users' data was put up for sale on the dark web. And the reason they didn't inform you about this is because, according to them, this doesn't have a material impact on our company. So yeah, the stolen data, it includes full names, addresses, email addresses, your credit card info, and basically that makes them you. And in that case, you would want it to be spam instead of fraud, I'm telling you. And this is why I have to bring to your attention today the sponsor of this video, Aura.com. You see, Aura.com alerts me anytime my data is breached, giving me fast fraud alerts, and it removes my info from data broker websites to cut down on spam. And they also offer things like the VPN, transaction monitoring, antivirus protection. You also got parental controls and identity theft insurance, all in one affordable app, might I add. If my data was ever to be compromised again, I wouldn't even be in no type of worry state. You know why? Because I know Aura is in the background keeping me safe and protected, as well as your family for that matter. So in order to ensure that protection, please visit aura.com/kingdomreacts right now and get your first 2 weeks on us. And don't worry, I had a link available in the description for you.
Now, let's look at who's stepping in while the city froze.
Hey guys, we have a report. The ICE is on campus. Everybody inside. Doors closed. We're not letting anybody in. You put up barricades.
Those were the scenes here in Charlotte, North Carolina, when Border Patrol was spotted on the premises of this nonprofit, which provides child care services for the children of refugees and immigrants.
They do not honor children. They do not care about the humanity of children.
But this nonprofit is not letting fear stop them from making a difference. We've seen volunteers all day packing up items, donated items like beans, like oil, cereal. Come look over here, water, coffee, milk, everyday goods that parents are afraid to go out of their homes to get for their children in fear and uncertainty that they might not be able to come back home.
We have had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people either donating, volunteering. We also want to make sure that our families know that when they're home right now, afraid and scared and feeling like they have to stay in, there's people who have that privilege who are all around the city coordinating and doing things for them.
Now, in a statement, the Department of Homeland Security has denied targeting a daycare center, but we got a hold of some footage showing Border Patrol agents on the premises of this nonprofit, Our Bridge for Kids.
What you're seeing right now is security footage provided to MS Now from Our Bridge for Kids, which says that this footage depicts Border Patrol agents parking in their parking lot, something they say has happened multiple times this week.
And the need for this food is so great right now because we just got numbers from Charlotte-Mecklenburg Public School District, which showed that as many as 30,000 students were absent from school this week, a full 20% of the student body.
There are kids that just want to talk about Pokemon and K-pop demon hunters. They want to talk about their Halloween candy that they brought for lunch. They want to talk about what the Read Aloud book is. You know, they want to just be children, and we're robbing them of that. We are robbing them of the opportunity to just be innocent.
So while schools were half empty and businesses stalled, this nonprofit decided to position itself between DHS and the people ICE are looking for. Groceries, home delivery, statements about resisting federal enforcement. This isn't help. This is a group deciding who gets to obey the law and who doesn't. No public vote, no accountability, just their feelings guiding, I would say, policy, this ideology. And when groups like this get involved emotionally, the stories start getting dramatic pretty fast.
We're out watching CBP ICE vehicles patrolling the neighborhood to try and just let our neighbors know where they were. And we got some texts that they were in this parking lot. So we came over here and we were following one of the vehicles around the lot. And they were kind of trying to lose us. And there were, eventually we saw Josh's black vehicle right here, and we were both together, and then all the ICE vehicles started kind of closing in, circling, and they blocked him in, and at that point I didn't see that part.
Somehow when they blocked him in, he was
out of the car.
They blocked him in over there. They blocked him in, like, I don't know how many feet away is that, a football field away from us, and he was able to somehow drive over here, and they were following him with their sirens and lights on. They're not police officers. And the next thing we saw, we just drove right over here and came in, and they had him on the ground, and he was doing everything they were asking of him. And it was very clear to us that they were trying to get him in their car as quickly as possible. This is somebody that cares so much about our community that he was out here today spending hours volunteering, trying to let his neighbors know that they were in danger. And the fact that he was senselessly, for absolutely illegally arrested, right? Kidnapped, actually, thrown to the ground, assaulted, and then taken away in a vehicle from the people that know him, love him, and care about him for absolutely no reason. I don't understand why people would not be absolutely astonished that that is happening. I continue to believe that one day that everybody in this community will recognize that any of us could be him. He is all of us. We are all him. And this could happen to any of us, regardless of our race, socioeconomic status, citizenship. This is happening to everybody in our community. And I don't understand why anybody would be any less than outraged.
This is exactly what I mean. What actually happened? A man used his car to interfere with federal officers. What did activists turn it into? You guessed it, a kidnapping. When emotions run the story, truth gets pushed out of the room. But ICE's paperwork, it never lies. Charges don't show up for no reason. And if you think the dramatic reactions actually stop there, yeah, I want y'all to take a look at this.
Your own fucking people. You're bothering your own fucking people. You're terrorizing your own fucking people just because they're brown. You guys are pieces of shit. You guys are pieces of shit. Fuck you. Fuck you. I have rights, motherfucker.
Get back in your truck.
Leave them the fuck alone. Leave them the fuck alone.
We don't take orders from you, man. Back up.
Yeah, you only take fucking orders from a pedophile rapist, you piece of shit.
Just relax.
You want your fucking bonus so fucking bad, you broke bitch? You broke bitch? Give me your Venmo, I'll fucking PayPal you some shit, you stupid bitch, you broke motherfucker. Yeah, this is our fucking community. I went to school in this community. I grew up in this community. I'm not gonna let you fucking ice pigs terrorize us motherfuckers. Fuck you. Man, fuck you. Or what? Or what? You're gonna fucking shoot me? I'll die for this shit. You fucking pigs, get the fuck out of here. You don't fuck, what the fuck you gonna do, motherfucker? This is my fucking village, motherfucker. I went to school here. You fucking pigs. Valen mierda todos. Valen mierda. Valen mierda, hijo de su perra madre. You fucking pigs. You fucking rats. Get the fuck out of our fucking town, motherfucker. I'll die for this shit. I'll die for this shit, motherfucker. Yeah, motherfucker, look at these fucking pigs. Show your face, pussy. Show your face, pussy. Show your face, pussy. Show your face, pussy. Show your face, pussy.
Wow. You'll notice something. The agents didn't move. They don't react. They don't even flinch because the people screaming at them are reacting to a story they want to believe, not the one unfolding in front of them. They're yelling a fantasy. These agents are dealing with reality. And reality looks like this. The work nobody else wants to talk about.
Started sprinting down the parking lot, making a total run for it. One of the guys actually got away, but the other was caught. Now, Border Patrol says this 20-year-old Mexican national admitted to being here illegally. Agents put him in the back of their SUV, and they say now he's being processed at a local ICE detention center and will likely be deported at a later date. Now, this all comes on the 5th day of this massive immigration crackdown, and Homeland Security, they're not slowing down, only expanding these operations. Started sprinting down the parking lot, making a total run for it. One of the guys actually...
That man didn't run because he felt unsafe. He ran because he knew what he'd done. This is the part the news always likes to skip. ICE isn't out here chasing innocent people on their way to church. They're targeting individuals with charges, warrants, and histories nobody else is willing to confront. This is enforcement, not harassment. And if you want to see what they're up against on a bigger scale, let's take a look at this next one. Yep, this is a nightclub being raided right now. Gunther Eagleman commented, "This makes me happy." And somebody else said we need to hire more agents and deputize Leos who support deportation. It needs to be ramped up in more cities. I hope Dearborn is on the list ASAP, somebody wrote. What is he doing? Oh, he hit the camera. All right, let me provide some context. There were over 140 arrests. A cartel-linked gang using a nightclub as a base. Drugs, cash, trafficking elements, and foreign nationals stacked together in one operation. This isn't immigration. This is organized crime taking advantage of America's hesitation to draw a line. And when you strip all that noise away, sometimes the truth is pretty simple.
Bro, you came here illegally, so you're getting sent back. Like, I'm not really understanding where I'm supposed to feel bad. Like, it's the law. Like, what? Am I missing something? Like, we also can't do that. We can't go to other countries illegally and just pop up and start working and all of that without things in order, without abiding by their laws. And to be honest, it's a much worse punishment if we end up doing that. I feel like America is being generous. Y'all are getting caught and then being sent by a plane or sent by a bus back home. That's pretty generous if you ask me. Like, if I go to Russia and try to pull that off, I might not come home. They might lock me up for 50 years for trespassing. Like, I'm confused. The media is trying to make us feel bad, and they're like, oh, this person was 15 years old. He was a hard-working boy. He was in high school, blah, 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 and he was an illegal immigrant from Guatemala. Bro, you lost me. You lost me. He's illegal. So I'm sorry. Like, that's just what happens. I can't feel bad no more. Everything you said before that is disregarded. I'm sorry.
Facts, man. That right there is the straightforward reality everyone understands. If you enter a country illegally, the country is going to send you back. That's not cruelty. It's sovereignty. Any nation that wants to function has to enforce its borders, or it stops being a nation. And if you want to see what happens when leadership refuses to enforce those boundaries, listen to somebody who's living the results.
We stand with the men and women of ICE, officers who risk their lives daily. These officers get no help from Governor Pritzker or Mayor Brandon Johnson. ICE has found dangerous criminals in Chicago, violent felons, child traffickers, drug smugglers, and cartel members, all hiding under sanctuary city protection. ICE has stopped fentanyl shipments, broken up trafficking groups, and removed criminals who were hurting our neighborhoods. This work is especially needed in the Black communities that are still recovering from the crack and the AIDS crisis of 1980s and from the damage caused by the 94 crime bill orchestrated by Jim Crow Joe Biden and put into law by Bill Clinton. But instead of helping ICE, our state and city leaders block them. They refuse to share information, ignore detainers, and even threaten to arrest federal officers for just doing their jobs. Some judges have also joined in. They have made unfair rulings meant to scare ICE agents. One of the worst examples was when a judge ordered Agent Greg Brevino to report to court every day as if he were the criminal. That was not justice. It was political gains backed by the fake news media.
Shout out to Danielle Carter, y'all. Over here with my dog right now. But Danielle Carter didn't walk into Congress to give a speech. I'm so proud of this woman, man. I tell her every time I get a chance to speak to her how proud I am of her. She walked in to deliver a warning. Chicago didn't slip into a crisis quietly. No, it failed because people in power blocked enforcement, protected criminals, and spent taxpayer money on hotel rooms for individuals the city couldn't even identify. She's telling Congress what nobody wants to admit. ICE isn't the threat. ICE is the last line before total collapse. I'm just saying, when 95% of your workforce disappears, when nonprofits fight federal law, when activists yell kidnapping while charges say otherwise, when cartel crews get to run these nightclubs, and when major cities crumble under their own policies, it stops being politics and it becomes truth. And the truth doesn't care about who's yelling. It just keeps showing up. Badge on, body cam rolling, and the facts in hand. So if you made it to the end of this video, That's actually what I want you to write. Keep showing up, ICE. Or keep showing up. Y'all be safe, please. Go check on a friend today. You know why? Because you can quite literally be saving their life. Peace.